Hello everybody, it's me, your Star Wars dad, and we're here with Mace Windu, the brand new light side champion in LEGO Star Wars Battles. Let's show some testing off, let's see what's going, and let's do it before this party's over. Okay, before we do anything, make sure to like, subscribe, join if you're so inclined, all that good stuff. Okay, Mace Windu stats. The first thing I want to point out before I get to his special is that, and I want you to keep this in mind throughout this video, Mace Windu has the lowest health pool in the entire deck. Like, he has less health than anybody in the entire deck. Any other champion, I should say. So he's the lowest health champion. So you're kind of expecting that he's going to compensate with this, with something like, I'm not sure, like regaining his health, doing a bunch of extra damage, having some kind of specials, you know, something, you know, like a character like Darth Maul is tied for first with the maximum amount of health, and jumps across lanes, stuns units, does 360 damage, like, you know. So a character like that you think of, but a character like Mace Windu, you're expecting something really special because he has less health than any other character in the game. Now, one other thing is, I still don't understand this damage per second. 42 times 2 to 3. So he does 4, and I wish it would tell me what's going on. Like, he does 42 damage. 42 damage, so he might do 84 damage, or he might do 126 damage. That's times 2 to 3. I don't really know what it means, and I've watched his special. You know what it is? I wonder if that's his, when he lands from his jump back. Well, let's go look at this. So Mace Windu special. Hey, do you guys remember all those situations you've been in LEGO Star Wars Battles where you're fighting a battle up front? You're battling your champion, whoever, Luke, is battling Darth Vader up at the front lane. And somehow behind you, directly behind you, your tower's in trouble. Your tower is, I guess someone dropped an Imperial dropship on it. And you can't handle that Imperial dropship. Because who can? Because an Imperial dropship is just overpowering. Do you remember all those situations that were happening when the dark side tower rushing unit ran past you and charged the tower? You needed to get back to the tower, but it was too late and it was over. Well, this champion is built for all of those non-existent situations. We have a champion whose special is built to combat things that happen on the opposite side of the board. There is something going to happen in this game where they're gonna like flip the, like, is Mace Windu gonna become dark side all of a sudden, or are they gonna say one day all the champions are flipping sides? I don't know. Look, okay, he doubles back, leaps back towards the light side base, damaging and knocking back foes upon landing. Who would those foes be? Nobody knows. Nobody really has any idea. Because on his way forward, by the way, he's been, you would hope, working with other units around him to kill all the units that might sneak in behind him. I guess if he was really narrow on the left or wide on the right, some units might sneak by on the left or the right, but that would be the only situation. And the problem, as far as I know, I haven't seen this happen yet. I haven't seen it happen when there's units behind him and he jumps back and hits them. I think he just jumps straight back and hits an area. I mean, maybe if there's units behind him, he jumps specifically back to those units. I don't know, because it doesn't happen. So he's been... I don't know. I don't know, man. Owner of the Purple Rise, Purple Life. I really have no idea what... Let's go ahead. Let's launch the gameplay while I wax nostalgic or something like that. You know, one of the things you're really gonna struggle with Mace Windu is finding places to use him. You know, he has, like I mentioned, he has the lowest health of any other champion in the game. Okay, and his base ability is he throws out his lightsaber, it goes out, and it comes back to him. And the graphics are pretty slow. It seems like they're pretty slow, so it takes its time. It takes its sweet time to go out and back. So you think it would be really good against, like, against like swarming units, which the light side seems to have more of those. Although the hounds are now out there, so the dark side has swarming units too. Maybe they're about even on swarming units, but regardless. So that's what he does. He throws the lightsaber out. It comes back to him. So he's really good against swarm units, which is also what Chewbacca is good at, which is also what like Flame Trooper and Grenade Trooper are good at. I mean, he's good at things that a lot of other light side units are good at, and some the dark side's not great at. He has the least amount of health, so you're like looking at it like, is he out? I got Mace Windu out there. Okay, so there it is. There's the lightsaber throw. There's the lightsaber throw, and now he's dead. And it's not like he had no help there. I dropped the Ewoks down. I should have watched that a little more closely. Sorry, everybody. We'll get a better view here in a bit. I apologize for my lackadaisical Mace Windu viewing there. But you just struggle. Like here, you look at my Empress Nest. She's under level. She's at level 9. But that's a great chance to use her. A bunch of swarming hounds and a flame trooper with them. Boy, she's gonna wipe out all that. But with Mace Windu, I look at it and I say, well, he might, but he's gonna take a bunch of damage in the process because he doesn't knock anybody back. I don't know. I just struggled really with looking for opportunities to drop him on the board when other units wouldn't benefit me more. Then that's the crazy thing. Like, I think one thing that was said, I did a members-only stream of testing Mace and Grievous in the new event, right? And I think what we said in there is, you're going to get wins with Mace Windu in your lineup. But it's going to be pretty rare that you're going to win because of Mace Windu in your lineup. You know, when you look at champs like here, Boba Fett's on the field right now, Darth Vader, even Luke Skywalker, you're going to win matches because of those units. And they're going to make game-changing moves that positively impact the status of the game. You know, Luke's going to wipe out a bunch of stuff in front of him and stun it and knock it back and still have a bunch of health and keep moving forward, and they have to keep dealing with him. Vader's going to stun people up a circle, drop them back down, keep moving forward. You know, they just make game-changing moves. And the thing is, this is the weird thing. Those units not only do damage... Okay, here's Mace Windu. Let's watch him. So he's walking forward. He throws his lightsaber through the hounds, but the Ewoks were there helping out. Look at him again. So, okay, there it is. He jumped back. I don't know what to say. He jumped back. I mean, I jumped it back way back, so now he gets to play again. So he did a couple of lightsaber twirls a second ago, and then he jumped back, and he gets to come up with the Varactyl again. Now jump back again. Jumps back again. Okay, he gets to play again. But the thing is, he's playing again with the same, he doesn't recover any health. Like, I really think if they want to leave the, so here he's dead, right? If they wanted the mechanics to be like this, where he's got this purely defensive mechanism where you can jump him back all the way to the back of the board, and then so that he can keep playing, like he can live to fight another day, right? Which of course Mace Windu didn't do. Well, did he? We actually probably did. But if you're gonna do that, then after he jumps back, he should recover health. Like, if he jumped back with a third of his health, and by the time he got to the front again, he had max health again, that's something pretty darn special. Like, that's a champ I can get behind, especially a champion that has less health than any other champion and doesn't really have any discernible special abilities that really stand out, other special abilities that really stand out and do anything, right? Like, his basic doesn't stun anybody. It's just the same as... I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it, guys. I'm sorry. I hate to keep... I'm kind of saying the same thing over and over. But you can see here, I'm just not playing him very often because I'm looking around like, why would I not just play the Ewoks here? Why would I not just play the Varactyl? And by the way, yeah, Mace Windu is under-leveled here. So is my Varactyl, and I'm getting a lot of use out of him. Okay, here's Mace again. He's going down the field. I drop him wide. I drop him with Nest. Now, Nest is kind of like a champ killer. And there's the Varactyl too. So Nest is going to knock the Flamer back. Mace Windu's approaching the tower with Nest. There's Boba Fett. So he does his lightsaber twirl on Boba. No, he's on the tower. How did that happen? Like Nest knocked Boba Fett backwards, and then Mace Windu ignored it. Like, how did he really contribute there to that win? I won with Mace Windu in my lineup, but I don't know how he actually helped me win that. I really don't get it. Okay, here, watch me go through my matches here. This was bad editing on the gameplay replay. All right, hang on. Let me get a little sip of my cup here. We got that at Disney Springs. I love this cup. I haven't used it in a long time. I'm going to start using that coffee mug more often. There's tea in there, by the way. I'm not a coffee guy, but I am a tea guy. So basically, guys, I don't get the benefit. I don't know why I would put a champion out who is less tanky than all the other champions and doesn't do anything special. What a weird kit. What a weird, it's just weird. I don't understand. Now here I'm playing a level 9 guy, okay? Generally speaking, if I'm level 11 and I'm playing something level 9, I generally just quit. I let him have the match. But since I was testing, I played it. And since I'm using a crap ball Varactyl here and a crappy Mace Windu. But again, I've got Mace Windu there and I'm just not using him. He just kind of fades to the background because okay, here we go. We're going to get Mace Windu against Boba Fett. Am I going to get Mace Windu against Boba Fett? Maybe. There it is. Here he comes. Here comes the heroic Mace Windu marching down the field. Wow, says my opponent. There goes Boba Fett's rocket barrage. And Mace Windu wipes out Boba Fett with one throw of his saber. Although he was at like 20% health at the time, at most. Okay. Oh, and he jumps back so that he can join the Ewoks. The Ewoks can now join him in the fight. Wow, and he can push forward. He's gonna, with the help of the Boba Balls and the Ewoks, he kills the Flame Trooper, and he continues walking with almost none of his health left. Can he jump back again? No, he gets stunned by the Destroyer Droid and he's dead. I don't know what he contributed to that whole, like... If I'm thinking of, like, Luke was in there, Luke could have pushed people back, Yoda could have shielded everybody, Ahsoka could have, like, done a circle of damage, like, a lot of damage. Ben Kenobi could have, like... confuse everybody for a few seconds. Like, Mace Windu, even Rey, like, I understand what her ability is for. It's no good. Her ability is no good. But I understand what it's about. Like, it heals everybody. I don't understand why we needed a mechanic. I don't understand why we needed a champion who jumps backwards and does damage. I just don't. And I really do. I'm sticking with the idea that if he gained health after he jumped back and killed nothing, if he gained health on his way back up to the front, well, there's something I might get some use out of, because then he's just a champ that I keep launching over and over again. A low health, I don't get it. I don't get why he's got low. He has lower health than Han Solo. And Han Solo is a single fire champ. I mean, I guess he does AoE with his lightsaber. I don't even know. I guess that's what he does. So maybe that... I don't know, guys. I'm really sorry. I wish I could be more positive about Mace Windu. And I realize he is leveled... You know, this is a low-leveled Mace Windu. But I don't know what good he would be upper-leveled. I just don't get it. I have no concept of... And here, look at this. How deep am I? I'm like... almost 40 seconds in this match, and I haven't even touched my champion yet. Like... I guess maybe if you want to... Here's a good idea. If you want to develop some champion discipline, some discipline with the rest of your roster where you learn to use it and you don't waste it on, you know, on spurious extra units, maybe put Mace Windu in there because you won't be tempted to use him. How about that? Alright, here he's going to go in on the tower. Tauntaun with Mace Windu on the tower. He's level 9 and the lowest health champ, so he's about to... Yeah, he's dead. I should have jumped back, but I didn't. I'm kind of speechless. I feel like Mace Windu has either put a lightsaber to my throat and said this party's over and I don't know what to say to him, or he has chopped my head off and my son is holding my headless helmet in his hands, cupping it to his forehead, wondering where his father went. That's what I feel like right now, because I don't get why anybody felt this Mace Windu was needed in the game. I don't know why we need a champion who jumps backwards to kill non-existent units behind him. Unless they got some stuff coming in the future. But see, that's the thing. You can't... Putting out cards for stuff that's coming in the future is never a winning formula for a game. It just doesn't make... I don't know. I'm speechless, guys. All right, here goes our last chance. Mace Windu with Nest, Emphas Nest. He's going to do some damage. Together they kill all the hounds, which Nest would have done anyway. So Nest is now doing some damage. Mace is still walking, trying to catch up to Emphas Nest. He can't quite catch up. Now, oh, I should have jumped backwards there. And the Tauntaun finishes the tower. There you go, guys. This is Mace Windu. Welcome to the party, Mace. Sorry you aren't very useful, and I apologize that I have to be... I'm not trying to be negative. I'm really not. I promise you. Anyway, there you go. There's Mace Windu. That's my Mace Windu testing for the day. If you guys have thought of some way to use them that I'm not thinking of, please let me know. Otherwise, we'll move forward to the next card and the next champion. Hey, guys, have a great day, and always remember, Nooch too good.